every aspect of my life and allowed me to be hyper productive everywhere. And yes, OpenClaw is the most important AI software I have ever used. It has fundamentally changed how not only I work, but I live. It has really
Hello everyone. Hi, I'm Nishant. So basically, recently I wanted to know more about the OpenClaw, how it works and all. So I had asked one of my friend to lend me his ESP32, I was thinking that I will use it to do some OpenClaw orchestration and all, but then I got to know, I read about it. If you can see over here, yeah, as you can see over here, this my camera froze. So here you can see it is written ESP32 and Devika, which is which I got to know that it is very less amount of RAM, so it won't be able to run OpenClaw in it. So then I was looking for some other different applications where I can do this. So then I started exploring more. One of the most important things which I was very interested was to learn more about it. So these are like the few 21 use cases. You can see this video. I'll just play this so that everyone can see it together.
Infiltrated every aspect of my life and allowed me to be hyper productive everywhere. And yes, I'm still running it on this little MacBook that sits right on my desk. OpenClaw is an incredibly personal, incredibly capable AI assistant that you can run locally. And in this video, I'm going to show you all of the different use cases that I use OpenClaw for. I'm going to show you exactly how they work. I'm going to give you the prompts to recreate it yourself. I'm gonna show you them in action. And I'm even gonna show you how I set up OpenClaw to be self-evolving. It is wild. So let's get into it. All right, so first, what is OpenClaw? I've made multiple videos about it, so I'm only gonna go over this briefly. If you want a more basic guide, check out my previous videos.
So whosoever don't know about it, he's talking about it a little briefly, so you can understand from there.
OpenClaw is an open source framework that allows you to take the best AI models and build an incredibly personal AI assistant that is capable of accomplishing almost any task that you can do on a computer. And what makes it really special is that it learns from you, it evolves over time, and you can access it using the chat apps that you already use: WhatsApp, Telegram, text messaging, Slack, all of them. OpenClaw also has a pretty awesome personality that you can craft to be the exact personal assistant that you want it to be. And this is done through two main files, identity.md and soul.md. So here's my identity.md file. And so this is a slight evolution on what comes by default, but you could basically make it anything you want. And then the soul is where you actually give it its true personality. This is where you describe things like how you want it to answer you, how concise, how verbose, how personal, how formal. All of this is defined right here. I even gave it a humor style, style rules, when to dial it down. When it's talking to me, I want it to be more personal, more like a friend. When I invoke it from Slack in the context of my business and other people can see it, I want it to be more formal, more like a colleague. All of this is defined in soul.md. Also, as I mentioned, it has a very capable memory system, and there's a few different flavors of it. I'm actually using the default memory system for now. There's a new out-of-the-box memory system called QMD by the founder of Shopify. He just has a bunch of time on his hands to build memory systems for OpenClaw. There's also things like super memory, which are external services, which I personally just prefer to keep it all on my local machine. This is how the memory system works. You have a bunch of conversations, you go back and forth with your bot, it takes daily notes, it saves it in the memory folder with the day as a markdown file. It starts to store it in memory.md as distilled preferences. Then the next session, it will actually read the file and it updates the identity files per your memories. Now we're also vectorizing all of these files so we can easily do RAG search against them. And if you don't know what that means, don't even worry about it. It happens all automatically for you. It just allows your OpenClaw to be able to query all of this natural language, all of these conversations that you've had very easily. So some examples of what it can actually remember. So it remembers my writing preferences. I use Humanizer, which is a skill to remove any AI smell from writing. It remembers the tone that I like. It remembers my interests. It remembers specific stocks that I want to keep track of. It remembers how I want my video pitches formatted, how I want my emails triaged, business patterns, operational lessons, and everything else. And again, it is self-improving over time, but that all comes default out of the box. Wait until I show you how I self-improve OpenClaw. I'm gonna show you that later in the video, so stick around for that. Okay, so the first major use case I wanna show you is my CRM. It is a custom CRM that I built that specifically serves my needs. It was super easy to build. Again, you're not writing any code yourself. You're just describing in natural language to OpenClaw exactly the functionality that you wanna see, and it just builds it for you. And it's kind of wild to think about what software companies are going to be like in the future, because if it just takes me 30 minutes to spin up my own personal CRM and maybe another hour or two after that to evolve it and make it even better, what am I ever going to pay a CRM company for? So this is how my CRM works. It ingests from multiple sources. It ingests from Gmail, and I know a lot of you are probably thinking, oh, that's a huge security risk. I'm going to talk about how I have hardened all security, including from prompt injection later. Nothing is perfect, but I think I'm doing a pretty good job. It ingests my calendar, and it ingests Fathom. Fathom is an AI note taker that joins all my meetings and transcribes all of the notes for me. So it ingests all of these things. It scans all of it, filters for noise. So it filters out things like newsletters and cold pitches. Just really, I only want real contacts that I want to save to my CRM coming through. So after I sanitize all the data, I have an LLM reading it, trying to figure out which conversations are worthwhile, which contacts are actually important that I need to save locally. And it does that by not only doing research on the contact, but reading the email context itself and making that decision. Then it pulls it all down into my local database. Again, just sitting on this computer right here. I currently have 371 contacts in my CRM, and I can do things like ask any question about them in plain English, like, what is the last thing I talked about with John? Or who did I last talk to at company X? I can ask it anything and it will know all of it because it stores it locally in my database. And it's also using a vector column so I can do natural language search against it. It also looks for action items from my meetings. So if I'm in a meeting and I say, hey, I'm gonna send you that email later today, it will identify that and it creates a to-do list for me that it will later automatically remind me of. And it'll also look that I've actually completed that to-do item. So it'll see, oh, you did send that email. I'm gonna go ahead and check that off the list. All of this happens automatically. Okay, so here's the prompt for the personal.
So yeah, so after coming to this, I thought it's like very interesting. Nothing is audible. Now it will be audible. So this use case was custom CRM system and taking it as an assistant and all. This I felt very interesting, so I went into it. So I was looking how to get it implemented. And then I went into the GitHub repo what he has for his md.soul and all those other things. So we can use the same things and then implement it for our claw. Second thing was where do we install it? Should we run it locally, and should we wait for some more time to get it more secure and all those things. So that was pretty interesting. I was just seeing if he has some video where I can understand how to this setup. here.
I started using ClawBot as an experiment. It has quickly become one
Let's
of the
watch this
most
video.
important pieces of technology in my life. And if you haven't heard of ClawBot, it has been going absolutely viral. It is the most personal and capable AI assistant that I have ever seen. It allows you to get real tasks done by connecting the different services that you use like Gmail, Telegram, Asana, Slack. Everything can be connected together and you just chat with your personal assistant, with your ClawBot, directly through whatever chat interface that you want to use. I personally choose Telegram. ClawBot learns about you and continuously gets better. It is truly incredible. But a lot of people still don't know how to use it, and that's what I'm going to show you today. By the end of this video, you will become a ClawBot expert. But before we can actually use ClawBot, we have to get it set up. And there are a number of different ways to do that. Installing it on your local machine, using external hardware, or what we're going to be doing today, using a virtual private server. And we're going to be using Hostinger to do it, who is also the sponsor of today's video. So huge shout out to them. And it is basically one click to get it up and running on Hostinger. So the benefits of using a VPS are super simple to set up. It is always on, and it is secure because it is completely isolated from any of your personal devices. And Hostinger is offering 10% off their already cheap VPS service with one-click ClawBot install. All you have to do is use the code MatthewB and go to hostinger.com/MatthewB. I'll drop everything in the description below. All right, and getting it set up with Hostinger is dead simple. You just come to this page. I'll drop the link down below, and all you have to do is click deploy. On this page, you can select your time duration, and this is where you're actually going to purchase the VPS. Right here, you can select 1 month, 12 month, 24 month. I'll start with 24 months. And right over here where it says have a coupon code, yes we do, Matthew B. Apply. And there you go. You get 10% off. Now continue. And there you go. Payment done. Then it's going to bring you to this configuration page. You can put your API key from Anthropic, OpenAI, Gemini, XAI, anything else, and then click deploy. And then you can connect everything else you need by opening up terminal and going through the OpenClaw onboarding. And of course, all of this is optional. And here you can see we're good to go in Telegram. I said hello, and my ClawBot says, hey, what's up? All right, so the first thing to really understand are all the different MD files that you have that really form what this ClawBot is for you. And there are a bunch: heartbeat, identity, memory, soul, tools, and user. So this is the soul.md file. This is basically defining what the personality of your ClawBot is going to be. Feel free to come in here and edit as you
Yes, so as in this, so we can see the use cases, and also he has done it with the Hostinger solution. But Hostinger, I feel like they provide a little expensive service, cloud service. So I was looking for something where I can do it with some cheap servers, and so that I can integrate it and learn more things from there. So then a simple charge paper from which VPS cloud provider is cheapest to run OpenClaw. Then it will provide some ideation. While VPS works well for OpenClaw, not required. So as it's saying that GPU is not required, or else you can see here it says it will run for $400 to $700, 700 rupees monthly. So it suggested this first tool. Let's go for it. Let's check what is the pricing on their website. user interface. Let's go ahead with the most optimized plan. Let's just 375. Okay. Inclusive view, wide open. It's a sweet spot for business. And this is also there. Okay, let's see how much both of them cost. Then all go into pricing. So in this you can see $5 right? So easy way. So it is giving SSD of 150 GBs, Ubuntu, all those things. Okay, private networking, bandwidth also. Generate a new port. Let's hide this. And so if we go with this, let's go for only 1 month, $5. Let's see in this also once. How much is 1 month? I guess it's 8 GB would be better. Insane price for the specs. Okay. Well then let's go ahead with this one. Let's see if we can find some video for the same. VPS setup. Perfect. So we found a video for the same.
Hey guys, today I'll show you how
Just try to understand how
for they have ongoing sales. So if you will choose 12 months, you get 20% off, and for 6 months you get 10%. So okay, I'll just get
okay, so this is where we are. So as for this, then let's go more ahead.
My preferred Linux distro.
One second. Let's see what chat is saying. Okay. Try to text something in chat. Try to text something in chat. Try to put something in chat again. Hope this would be working. Oh, it get cleared up very quickly. Okay, anyways, let's continue with that thing. So yeah, in this it is showing some different things. Okay,
Just manual on demand. I don't need the private networking. And if you want to add an IPv4 address, just choose one. So they only have traditional one IPv4 object storage. I don't need management our own net. So I don't need one. And
okay, let's not taking SSL, but we'll see if we can get SSL. Storage. Okay, let's ask ChatGPT what image to take at. What image to install. So we can understand what image to take, and then okay, most tutorial Zoom Ubuntu docs are you want Ubuntu. What if I install Windows? I have never used Ubuntu. Versions virus is not used. Familiar with development. Psychologically fix it, but must reality for cost. Windows license. VPS no, it's not now. You see, open app browser. Okay. Will I get the same interface as people install same browser interface as people install OpenClaw in Ubuntu? Yes, exactly same browser interface. Running in browser, HTTP URI IP address. Cool. Okay, then let's go ahead with it. Then $5 will be 500, I think. Then copy this notepad. copied the password. Let's go next. Business name, number of connection W Chennai 444 India Tamil Nadu email. It is asking for that number. Let's take this one and then this done. Denied. Okay, now let's me just do the payments and all. I'll come back. Till then, you can just take a short break and listen to some music. Hi guys, I am back. I am not able to find my credit card and number. I will do this and come back to you after day on Tuesday. Let's meet on Tuesday and take it forward from there. Okay, bye bye. Thank you for joining.